Hello, I'm Stuart Bloor. That's the River Severn to the side of me. I'm having an evening's barbel fishing. It's a lovely day, and as you've seen already from the opening clip, I'm on a Kimber Freeliners water. This is actually Hampton Load, and no doubt you can hear all the mallards on the water there. I'm walking along the bank. I'm going to drop into a peg. A little bit further down, there's just one car in the car park, Angler's car, and assuming that peg's free, I'll take that. If not, I'll take another one. Not too fussy. But while I'm walking along the bank, let me introduce my guest for the week, Des Taylor, and he's talking about a particular bait, and it fits in nicely because I've got that bait in my bag on my back here, and I'm going to be fishing with it in a short time.
I'm really excited about these new baits. For a couple of years now, we've had hookers in Squiddy, Undercover and Frankie. We've had those and a lot of fish have been caught on them, but we've had a hell of a job trying to sway people from halibut pellets. And halibut pellets in a lot of places have had the day. They still catch, but they've slowed down. So what we've done, very simple idea, we take them and we soak them and we treat them for a couple of days and we put our flavours on them. So we've done 3mm and 4mm halibut pellets as feed to put in your feeder. And what we've done is we've done 6, 8s, 10s and 12s flavoured as well. So we've got the Squiddy, we've got the Frankfurter and we've got the Undercover. So if you think halibuts are the ultimate and you think, well, they're just losing the edge, we've given back the edge by flavouring the actual halibut pellets. And I tell you something now, within the next couple of weeks, we've got something very, very, very special for Barbel, so keep your eye on that as well. So there you go, they're flavoured halibut pellets. You'd have thought somebody would have done them by now, but I think we're the first at SBS. And it's something that already has won a few matches on the Severn and caught some big barbel up to about £11 on the Severn. Now, I know £11's not a monster for the Wensum or the Ooze, but as most Midland anglers will tell you, an £11 fish on the Severn is an excellent fish. And these baits have only been used the last couple of weeks and they're already catching big bags of fish and big individual fish. But keep posted for that new barbel bait that we're bringing out.
Thanks, Des. I said I'll be fishing in a short time. I meant in a while. I don't bother recording these things again if I make a mistake. I just stick it on. It's just one man and his camera, one angler and his camera. In fact, it looks like someone's walking alongside me now, but I've got my arm stretched out with the camcorder there, just filming me as I walk along the river. Let me show you some of the Severn down there. It's very low at the moment, very clear as well. Typical, the one peg that I was going to drop into, someone's in there. Mind you, having said that, it wasn't as if I'd set my heart on it or anything like that. It was just a peg that I'd chosen to fish beforehand. I'm sure we all do that as anglers when we go into a place, particularly somewhere that we've fished before with the mallards, trying to get in on the action. We always think of somewhere to fish, but of course I'm also sure that we have plan B and plan C just in case. So I've dropped a little bit further downstream than I intended to. Hopeful, confident, beautiful day as you've seen on the screen already. But of course soon be evening, and that's when I'm hoping that the fish will come on the feed. Those are the pellets that Des was talking about earlier, and these are Undercover. And what I'm actually going to do is I've got a small bucket there, just some brown crumb and wheat, and then to that I'll obviously add some water from the river, and then I've got some Undercover. It's this concentrated flavour, gives it a label really. I'm going to add that to the mix there, and then I've got some pellets, just very, very small pellets, 3mm pellets, that I'll add into the crumb and the wheat. And also, I'm going to put a few, you can see I've already been fishing with these already, some corn steep liquor pellets as well. And when I cast out, I'll use a PVA bag, put some of the actual pellets that I'm using on the hook, put a few of those in the bag with some of the other smaller ones as well, and that should hopefully do the trick. Be an achievement catching something in conditions like this. It's now dark and I'm playing a fish, but it's not a barbel, it's a chub. Bring it to the net. There you go. At least I'm not a blanker. Well, that was amazing. Just shows how wrong you can be, doesn't it, when you assume things. Here I am, Middle Severn, Hampton Lowered, obviously not a barbel. You assume it's a chub, and a small one at that. Bringing it in, got it in the net, and it was only when I pulled the net in a little bit so I could see the fish, I realised it was a roach, cracking roach. I thought to myself, this could possibly push £2. I weighed it, not quite. Beautiful fish nevertheless though, and caught on barbel gear, so you never know what can turn up. No barbel tonight, but actually I'm over the moon with that roach. It's almost time to pack away now. Probably got another 10 minutes left, so who knows, might get another roach. But if I get nothing at all in these next few minutes, I'm actually really happy to catch that fish. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I didn't catch a barbel on that session, but of course I had that roach, and it was so close as well because the hook came out in the net. Some of my videos feature a lot of fish action, others not so much. This one, more wildlife and river scenes. I try to make them varied and interesting. Anyway, I did more sessions on the River Severn, a couple on the lower and another one on the middle, and I did catch a barbel in the end. And you can read that in my angling journal article. You've seen the video, now read the article. Each week I produce a video and an article, and they accompany one another, complement one another, so what may be missing in one can be found in the other. And so read the article, the details will be on the screen, and of course you can go to the website anglingdiary.com. And I'm going to leave you now with some photographs, fishy Facebook friends. If you'd like to be included in a future Angling Journal video, then if you read the article this week, it will tell you how to submit a photograph to me. Or you can go to my Facebook page, go to the photos section and look for the album called Fishy Facebook Friends, and it's all in there. Tight lines. See you next week.